Thanks for joining us this morning. We are also joined by Gilder and Thomas Wright here. We're talking about a prayer vigil that's happening this weekend in Beaumont. One of a few that are going to be going on, but this is the first one, right?
No, this will be the second one.
The second one. Okay, gotcha. But you guys, I would talk about like a prayer vigil. This is a lot going on. Tell me a little bit about maybe what started this and then what it's all about.
Well, what started it was God placed it upon my heart to do something to help the community with the crime that's going on with the youth, and also just in general, the crime in general, because it's at a high state right now. And so he said, let's do a prayer vigil. And so what we wanted to do is not just extend it just to church people, but offer it to the community itself so everybody can come in and pray, no matter what race you're a part of, no matter what church you attend. If you believe in God, believe in Jesus, we can all come together and pray and ask God to intervene so he can change the situation that's going on in the community.
Yeah, definitely a concern for a lot of folks I know in Southeast Texas right now is that crime, right? And a lot of, like you mentioned, youth kind of getting involved in those situations, which is a horrible thing to see, and nobody wants that, right? You want the community to be safe. So what can people expect whenever they're going to this prayer vigil?
Well, go on, Rice.
What they can expect is, like I said, it'll be every Sunday from, it's 1 hour from 5 to 6, and it just, like you said, it's just whoever will, let them come. You know, you can pray. If you want to share a story, you can. It's really just prayer. And just, you know, whatever God puts in your heart to come out there at that particular time to do it, man, just do it. You know, there's no script, no blueprint. It's just coming together for the city, just for not only the crime, just, you know, seeing the evilness and just anything negative, anything in the city or just a country, period.
Yeah. I was going to say, a lot of good stuff happens, I think, whenever a community comes together for stuff like this.
Yes, yes.
A lot of positive can come out of it.
Yes, it does. Can I add something to that as well?
Absolutely.
Well, one of the things that we envisioned was getting outside the church walls. It's nothing wrong with going to church as Christians because that's what we're supposed to do. But when you get outside the walls, that's where the real ministry starts. And so that's why we wanted to extend that invitation to everyone and let them know if you're white, Black, Hispanic, it does not matter. Come out, and then when you come, you'll see collectively Christians worshiping together, praying together, asking God for change. And so that's the real reason why we're doing what we're doing. We want God to intervene, but we just don't want to see it from one particular group, but from a collective effort of all the people.
And not one event, you'll have multiple events going, or 4 going on in the month of June. Tell me what, you know, the first one's turnout was like. What did you hear from the people that came? Okay,
well, I'll be honest with you, the location wasn't the best. It wasn't the best, but we had a few people that did come out, but people were actually willing to come out, that tried to come out, that couldn't make it. And they were excited about it because, you know, it's something that we hadn't had in a long time. And so the people were really inquisitive about it and wanted to see what it was all about. And so that's why we're looking forward to the next one, if the weather permits.
Okay.
You know, we plan on being out there. We'll see what the weather looks like around 4:30.
Okay.
And if the sun is out and if it's a little wet, we're still going to be out there.
Yeah.
Sure. No doubt. And where is it going to be on Sunday?
At Sprott Park.
Okay. Perfect.
And that's located right next to Oldham Middle School.
Okay. That's an easy place to find.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you couldn't come out the first one or the second one and maybe it rains, there's still other options for you.
Yes, so if you look on the flyer, we on Facebook as well, under my name, Gilder or Thomas Rice, and you'll see the flyer with the dates and the locations of where we'll be for the month of June.
Yeah, there we
Here
go.
it is right here. And so we plan to hit each side of town in Beaumont. We wanted to kind of spread the love throughout.
Okay, that makes sense now.
That's a great idea. I really like that. And I like how you mentioned, too, kind of getting outside of the church, because I know sometimes we can kind of get into our own groove of thinking like, oh, this is the church I go to. Yeah. I'm going to go here. Don't go anywhere else. But this kind of, like you said, breaks the walls down and brings folks together.
That's it.
In a unique way. So, well, perfect.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm sure lots of folks hopefully will be able to show up, get the word out, you know, and going to be at a great place, and we'll keep our fingers crossed that the weather.
Yeah. Oh,
holds out for you.
Hopefully it holds up.
Yeah.
And also, if they have any questions, anything, my contact number is on the flyer, or they can send me a direct message as well.
Okay.
And we'll reach out to them.
All right. Perfect. Well, thank you both for stopping by. We appreciate it, and like what you're doing. So hopefully, you know, it'll be successful on Sunday.
Yes.
All right. Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.